Hey there, Jeff here from Strong Yield. Right now we're going to be walking through the M1 Finance app. Now, this is an app that allows you to invest in a portfolio of stocks that you set up, or you can use some preset portfolios as well. It also allows you to invest in stocks with just in a portion of a stock. So stocks like Amazon or Google, for example, that are over $1,000, you can invest just $2 in Google, for example, if you wanted to. So they allow that. They also have a debit card account, a spend account that provides a yield as well, which is really cool, as well as a loan feature. So anyone who invests over $10,000 within the M1 Finance app is allowed to leverage that investment for a loan with pretty low rates as well. So let's go ahead and walk through the app and we can talk about these cool features and things. Okay, so first of all, to start off, the M1 Finance app refers to different portfolios that you put together as a pie. And they visualize this in pie format as well. So right now, I only have one investment pie set up, but let's go ahead and open it up here. So within your investment pie, you can choose the breakdown of any percentage of any stock or additional pies that are preset or ones that you set up as well. So right now I have within mine, I have some ETFs, I have some individual stocks. I also have some preset investment pies that M1 had set up. So I have one for a target date fund here that you can see that they set up, which really just is a mix of different Vanguard funds in here. And then there's also, let's see here, I have another one for responsible investing. This is in renewable energy stocks, it looks like. I have some different individual stocks, including some utilities, some tech companies. So the really cool thing here is that because you're investing in a portion of a stock with whatever individual stock or portfolio pie that you set up with an M1, you can place just $5 into a pie that looks like this, and it will evenly distribute your $5. It will allocate it depending on the percentages that you set. So you set these different percentages. So these were ones that I actually set up. Overall, the different options in terms of investment pies that they have available, there's a lot that they have available. It's pretty easy to set up, very simple to set up, and you can track your performance here within the app for the different individual stocks that you have within your pie or the pie overall. So some really cool stuff there. Next, I did mention the debit card that they have available. So they have an APY with their debit card, which is 1.5%, which is really good. That's better than a lot of savings accounts. And you can use your debit card for your M1 account. I imagine they set up some kind of cash management account within the app that you can manage from here. I haven't set one up, but I imagine that's what that probably looks like. You can also set up recurring investments. That's what I have set up within here. And then there's the feature of that I mentioned earlier where you can actually leverage your portfolio within M1 for a loan. So if you have over $10,000 within your M1 finance portfolio, you can borrow up to 35% of your portfolio with a pretty low base rate. It looks like between 3.25% and 3.5%. And it's instant approval. What you're doing is you're leveraging your portfolio as collateral there. So that's a pretty cool feature as well. They also have market news and research. So you can see like all the major financial publications are in here. You can search just for an individual stock if you want. So let's just look for like Facebook, for example. And then we can see all the market news related to that stock. So you can do research in here. This app is really cool because it allows you to be either a passive investor or an active investor. It really runs the gamut there. And also with the added features of the debit card with the high yield on the debit card account and the borrowing feature are just additional add-ons that are really, really cool if you want to utilize those. You can take a very active approach to investing within this app, and you can utilize all of the research available for individual stocks. You can also, if you wanted to just use a preset portfolio, you can just set up an investment pie with a preset portfolio and just put money into it every month. And then, of course, the ability to invest in a portion of a stock. So instead of needing to invest in Amazon or Google at $1,000 plus per stock, you can just invest $5 in one of those stocks if you wanted to. So that's really cool. It basically takes any funds that you place into your pie, and then it uses the entire amount. So there's not really any leftover for just sitting there in cash, which is really cool. So it utilizes the full amount that you invest. I highly recommend it. You can also, if you want to sign up, go ahead and utilize the link in the description. And yeah, there's some really cool stuff. I highly recommend the M1 Finance app for anyone who wants to take either a more active investing approach or a more passive approach, or just wants to invest a smaller amount in stocks that have a higher price point as well. All right, that's it. Take care.